In the topic of why Jesus, we're going to need to first understand what separates the Christian perspective from the others. Because as far as the world is concerned, aren't we all looking at the same mountain of religion and spirituality, just taking a different path to get to the top, which is what we call heaven, enlightenment, nirvana, Valhalla? And the answer is no. But why? You see, if we were to tell other people as Christians, or if you're looking into Christianity and trying to find the truth, and you were to hear that, well, that religion's a lie and that one is fake and those gods aren't real, it's going to turn you off to Christianity. But even the Bible says that these other principles, these other spiritualities, these other gods, and the power that the spirituality produces is very real. Witchcraft is very real. Buddhism provides peace and balance. So what is it that causes us to need Jesus if all of these other things give us an effect that we're looking for? Well, the answer lies in God himself. God, Yahweh, Jesus, says, I am the one true living God. This doesn't mean that the other gods aren't real. It just means that they're not living, or that they're death, that they themselves are death. It says in Matthew chapter 25, verse 41, then he will say to those on his left, depart from me, you cursed, into the eternal fire prepared for the devil and his angels. You see, the word devil and his angels are what other religions call gods and spirits. Now, when we decide that we want to take things into our own control, just like Lucifer did, who was a god or an angel, and we rebel against God, we create a spiritual practice because we're spiritual beings. Our soul, our mind, our will, and our emotions serve that spiritual practice. We become one with that spiritual practice, which is why it's super hard to change religions. You feel like you are that religion, and it's because you are. You're one with it. So what happens is when the flesh dies, when your body passes, like all flesh does, even Jesus's body died, we go to where the spirit that we serve goes. Now, according to Christianity, the ones that rebelled against absolute purity and righteousness, those are the devil and his angels. These are the fallen spirits or the false gods. And when our body dies, if we serve these gods, which could even be money or sex or fame, we go to where those things are, and those things go to the fire. However, Jesus, knowing that we could not do it on our own, we couldn't reach heaven on our own, he made a way, and he died. And so that when we die and we place our faith and our soul in him, our soul and our spirit then goes to where he goes, and that is heaven, and it's the only escape. That's why he said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. I hope this encouraged you to further seek out truth. If it did, give a thumbs up. And in Jesus' name, go in peace.